Hello guys, it's Alex again. Welcome to another video. Today I have bad news. Well, bad news for myself. Very, very bad news, in fact. As you can see, I have minus $233 in my profit and loss line here. So that means I lost $230, $233, which is obviously a huge loss. I'm going to tell you exactly why I did that in a minute here. The biggest bad news is that this brings my entire account size down to probably below $500, and then I'm not sure I can actually trade again. So I'm not sure. I'll see tomorrow if I can continue trading. If not, then that would be really bad. Anyway, in fact, we will see later on. Okay, now let's go into the actual trades that I did today, and how I lost all that money. Even when I said yesterday that I'm prepared to not lose big money because of all the stop losses and stuff. Yeah, well, I learned another lesson that things never really work out exactly the way you planned. So here I was. It started out really quiet. This was already just before 10, so for the last 28 minutes, nothing had happened on the market. And I had actually been thinking that maybe this is a day where I'm not doing any trades. It could have just been that. I was prepared to do that, but then this happened. The stock TMSR, the one that also had this incredible rise last Friday, where I actually managed to make a little bit of money, it went into 3 halts going up, and then 1 halt going down, coming down again, but then actually returned going up, I believe, only to come down later. So anyway, it had made a strong move on Friday, and it looked like it might be able to make a comeback last Friday. It didn't end up doing that. That's fine. Now today it started rising again, and as you can see here, it had gone. Look at the chart here. This is the chart, and it had already gone into 1 halt here. So obviously I missed that one because it was going too fast. And I was watching it as it was coming out of the halt, and in fact, it was here. Actually, I should go back a little bit. Let me see how far back I should go. Yeah, just a couple of seconds. Okay, this was still in the first halt. Now, just watch what happens in the next few minutes. You can look at this level 2 window or at the chart. Level 2 is probably a bit better. So let me just play this, and let's see what happens. So you can see as it came out of the halt, it immediately went up really, really high, about to get halted again. And just about before it was going to get halted, I decided, okay, let me try to set an order. So I did buy into this at 6:06, just before it went into the second halt. So this was good. This was good. I was quite happy about that. I ended up setting a stop loss at 596 and a buy order at 525. But I decided, okay, let's cancel the stop loss at 596 because the experience with halts specifically is that they might chop a little bit much, more than others. So they might go down and then just keep rising. So I wanted to avoid having a stop loss just too tight. So I was just canceling that stop loss, knowing that probably as it comes out of the hold going up, it's going to open up higher anyway. And if I'm just quick enough, I can sell with a profit. That was the plan. But then, and this was my, again, stupid mistake. Yesterday I talked about how it's important not to listen to your guru all the time and to trust your own intentions. Well, in this case, given that I didn't have much experience, I did listen to my guru specifically. That was Ross Cameron, in case you're curious, of Warrior Trading. So Warrior Trading, the teacher of Warrior Trading, Ross Cameron, was saying that he sets other orders at 630 and 650, expecting it to go up to a high of 7 because that's where it has the next resistance level. And I listened to him. In fact, I set 2 orders at 6:31 or 6:32. I canceled one and then redid it, and then one at 6:51. And let me just quickly go. This is another 10-minute halt, which is a long time. So now I'm going here. Yeah, now here you can see I set two more orders, 6:32 and 6:51. Coming out of this halt, expecting it to go further up, and then I was planning to sell it really quite quickly as soon as it reached maybe 690 or something like this, or 680. And I just pause it again because let me go back again. Yeah. Okay, this is about to open up, and my plan was to buy this and then sell immediately as soon as I reach above that level of 650. Now watch what happens. Again, watch level 2. You can see now it's at 611. It opens up, goes up to 640, goes up to, bam. It went up to a high of 647. Interestingly, let's go back a little bit. Interestingly, my order at 651 filled, and in fact it filled first. You can see since it opens up above my buy-in of 632, my buy-in of 651 gets filled immediately, and then the next buy-in gets bought up or gets filled on the way down. Again, stupid. And now it's halted on the way down, as you can see here on those green letters. It's halted going down, and I'm down with $153 already. This is bad news because if it gets halted on the way down, it's gonna, just as it opens up higher on the way up, it will open up lower if it gets halted on the way down. So now I was risking, I don't know, I was thinking possibly $300 if it goes down to, say, 525. You know, if it goes down to 525, my average buy now is 625 after my initial buy at 606, and yeah, if it falls down to 525, which is another 50-cent drop, which is entirely possible, I'm down $300. So I was like, okay, what do I do now? I don't want to risk $300, obviously, but I'm already down 150. So what do? I end up setting a stop loss. I was thinking about this, as you can see. I was like here in this area for a long time, just thinking about that. I end up putting it at 550, and I'm gonna go there right now. 33.45. I had set it at 549, thinking that maybe it's gonna touch 550 and then, you know, maybe resume upwards. Well, it did not. It reopened. It went a little bit high to 570 right coming out, but then it dropped below 550, and I got filled, and that was the end of the story. I was down $226. Why did that happen? Well, if I had been with just my initial buy-in, I could have, you know, made a little bit of profit with my plan of selling immediately, listening to my guru, buying into the coming out of the second halt. I lost. You know what's really frustrating about this, and this just goes to show how important experience is. Ross Cameron, he got in pretty much at the same time that I did, and he filled up again at pretty much the same time as I did. He got in the first time a little bit faster than me because again my charts open up low too slowly, and well, he's more decisive than I am, and he got in again, but then he also sold just coming out of that second halt, and he made profits. Even though he also lost a little bit of money, he made more profits than he lost. Whereas I didn't get out at all. Instead, I just added and then got out much lower. Of course, it could have continued going up. That is entirely possible. It did that last Friday, so it was not completely out of the picture, that possibility. But it had done this incredible drop, and that's a really bad sign. And I just got out, not waiting for anything. I can close this now. and we can go to the actual chart. As you can see here, this is the actual chart right now. It did a little bit after it came out. It dropped down. It did a little bit of coming up here, but then it just started fading and has been kind of going sideways ever since. I actually, in this area here, where I'll just put that here, and you can see to the perfect. There's no box. The three green candles there in between the sea of red. I got in there again 2 times, hoping that it would break up or break higher again, maybe break back to high of day. It didn't end up doing that, and I stopped out on both of those trades. But on both of those trades, because it was going slower, I was able to set reasonable stop losses and minimize my losses. In fact, on one of them, I actually made $6. I just lost another 13 on the second one. But yeah, this is it. I really hope that I can still trade tomorrow, and more importantly, I hope that I can trade profitably tomorrow, because if I can't, this might be the premature end of my current career. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of money to the account. I can do that, but I cannot add infinitely, obviously. I mean, in fact, I can add one more time, but that's about it. I'm still determined to learn this, because people are learning this, and I've been learning a lot over the last few weeks. But I took too much of a risk today. That's just the way it is. And now I'm at really the bottom. I cannot get much lower without risking like stopping out of my account. You know what I mean. So that's it today. If I'll let you know. I mean, if I can't do any trading, then I'll send a video tomorrow saying so. And yeah, if I can continue trading, then you will see me again tomorrow. If I can't trade tomorrow, then I guess I'll get back maybe next week, or however long it takes to put some new money into this account. But that's how it goes. You don't want to do this necessarily if you're learning. That's why I'm making these videos. You see what kind of stupid mistakes I make, and how often I make them. So you're just aware. You can just get aware of these risks for yourself, and know that you have to, try to really avoid these mistakes. I hope it helps you. If it does, let me know in the comments. And if not, then I tried. Sorry. Okay, guys, this is it for today. See you again tomorrow, definitely. And then if it works, I'll see you again in the next few days. If not, I'll see you again maybe next week. Goodbye.